So let me focus on one of those things I just mentioned, because I know it's on a lot of people's minds, and that's how do you attract clients? First off, we're going to beat this into the ground during the program. In fact, we'll focus almost an entire module on this one aspect, how to attract clients. But let me just cover some of the ways to do it. You could do it like Jonathan Drake did it. You saw Jonathan in my last video and how he landed a client just by staying on the lookout for people that were doing launches. He approached someone who was already in the middle of a launch, and he landed the client almost instantly. You could easily do this in whatever niche or whatever vertical you're focused on. Just keep an eye out for launches and make contact with some suggestions once they get into the launch. Of course, social media is another incredible way to attract clients, especially Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. You could easily fill your client calendar just from one of these sites, and we'll show you exactly how to do it. Forums in your niche are another great lead source. One of our current product launch managers has completely filled out his calendar with leads just from forums. In fact, just from one forum. So you want to hang out in the forums within your niche. And this isn't like you're looking for thousands of clients and thousands of leads. You're just looking for one or two a month, and they're easy to find in forums. You can go to affiliate marketplaces like ClickBank. They're stuffed with people who need launches. These people all have products and they need launches. You can watch JV leaderboards of launches in your niche. Every time there's a big launch, they'll often publish who the top joint venture partners are. All the people on those joint venture leaderboards, they would love to have their own launch, and they understand the entire launch process. So look at whatever niche or vertical you're in and watch the launches there and see who's participating and who's doing well as a joint venture partner. Now, those ideas just scratch the surface of what we're going to cover about landing clients. But I knew this was going to be a big question, so I did a little something extra. And this thing is so cool that my lawyer actually is making me put a disclaimer on it. And that's our product launch manager directory. Now, I can't show you the full site right now because we're still just a few days from going live with this. But it's going to be the resource for finding and hiring a product launch manager. Check out the interest level on the site. Last week, I sent a video out to my list about the exact topic of how to find and hire a product launch manager. After people watched that video, they could leave their email address if they were interested in hiring a product launch manager. And last week, more than 1,000 people watched the entire video. I think it was about 17 minutes. More than 1,000 people watched the entire video and put in their email address so they could get a notification about our product launch manager directory. Now think about it. I sent one email to my lists, and in a few days, over 1,000 people signed up. Now, here's a little insider data on how mailing lists work in case you aren't familiar with this. If I send a second email, and I will, when I send that second email, the response will be about 50% of what the first response was. That's just the way it works. Very good rule of thumb. So that would mean another 500 people would sign up. That'd be a total of 1,500 people looking for a product launch manager. And when I email my list a few months from now, it will be the same thing all over again. So this product launch manager directory is a resource for people who've been through my product launch manager training. And once you satisfy the requirements of your training, you can list yourself in that directory. Of course, you'll need to apply yourself to the training and you'll need to complete the assignments. You're not going to just get a listing just because you signed up for a product launch manager training, because obviously I have to protect my brand.